I started my sewing blog during pandemic, and until now I'm still struggling doing content consistently. Doing project always excites me, especially every time when I finish the project. Here are the reasons why I'm doing inconsistent uploading and sewing content. First, the process takes way longer than it looks. Every project requires time, patience, and effort, since doing it takes 4 to 10 hours normally. Filming it at a double time. And here I stuck because after I finish the project, my body requires rest, and I do edit depend on my mood. I use only one cell phone during the filming, from multiple camera angle, from wide to focus angle, landscape and portrait. Lighting setup is also requires effort. Then filming every small step, close up of stitching it drains. And then the editing, that's another beast. The algorithm doesn't care about effort. You can spend days making a detailed tutorial or a transformation piece, and it gets buried under dance trends or AI generated junk. Meanwhile, some cuts a shirt in half and calls it a hack and pulls 2 million views in an hour. But it is what it is. People watch on their interest, and then I realize that my choosing niche feels like I'm doing it wrong. Another is staying relevant versus staying authentic. The consideration that always trigger hesitation of me doing contents. Pressure to follow trends, fast edits, trending audio, clickbait, titles, all of these are something you need to consider, for it greatly contributes to the impact of your video. But that often clashes with slow, intentional sewing content. You're stuck between wanting to grow and staying true to your craft. Do I add trending music, or do I keep the machine sounds the real process? That decision really requires our overthinking, and then you'll end to something average videos. Perfectionism, sewing is already full of trial and error. Now imagine needing everything to be camera ready. Even when you seam ripping for the third time or accidentally cut the fabric wrong, it's hard to show mistakes when people expect polished results. Especially if you know yourself that you are not expert but you're doing your thing based on your acquired experiences. I did a stitch 5 times, you'll only see the 6th. Low engagement can feel personal. You put your heart into project. When it flops, it doesn't just feel like numbers. It feels like you weren't enough. It's not just content, it's my art, my time, my voice. Burnout is real. Sewing is supposed to be peaceful, creative, but content creation makes it feel like a performance. Every project turns into, will this get views? Instead of, do I love this? I started sewing to escape stress, and now it's part of the stress sometimes. Lack of recognition, sewing is a skilled craft but often underappreciated. DIY creators are sometimes treated like they're doing cute hobbies, not actually work or artistry. I didn't throw something together, I built this. But here's the truth. If you're struggling to make sewing content, you're not alone. You're doing something meaningful. Even if the algorithm doesn't get it, the right people will. And even if one person sees your post and feels inspired to pick up a needle, that's powerful.